A stone bridge forged from a sword crosses a fast-flowing river. It symbolizes light and hope, to show the way for those who carry the burden of escape. But as the dragon sect presses on behind them, a rain of swords swept by like a gust of wind. The paladin did not hesitate to raise his shield behind the little monk. He rushed to the golden palace with the little monk at the critical moment. Granny Warlock didn't dare to be slow. She quickly took out the ancient sealing rune. With the sound of the bass, the huge stone door of the golden palace slowly opened. But the pursuers behind them are already close by. The situation is critical. The druid used his wand to cast a spell. A wall of wind instantly cuts through the air like a blade to stop the pursuers. But the dragon worshipper was no ordinary man. He rode a bat around the wall. His spells quickly formed ice cones that stabbed at his target. The paladins saw that the situation was tense. They were unable to do anything but defend themselves. Only the little monk rushed forward without caring about himself. He used his body to block the ice picks to protect the warlock's granny. The intense pain instantly made the little monk pale and fall down to the ground. An unspeakable coldness was eating away the monk's soul. The warlock granny hurriedly commanded her teammates to take the little monk and run towards the temple. She led the rest of her companions to fight off the pursuers to buy time. They made their way through the corridors of the palace. The knight carrying the dying monk finally reached the Dragon King. The honorable Lord of Light begged you to save him. His voice was low and urgent. His eyes were full of helplessness. The Dragon King's deep eyes scanned, immediately sensed that something was wrong. The young monk's soul is being taken over by an evil force. If the Dragon King doesn't save him in time, he will be completely reduced to a vessel to give birth to the devil. For the sake of all the people in the world, the Dragon King dares not be slow. Immediately cast a spell on the little monk to prepare to suck out the evil spirit inside him. The battle outside the palace was already hard fought. The dragon worshippers frantically shot arrows to stop the druid. The dwarf warrior saved the druid and bought him time to wield his wand. But as the druid attacked his opponent, the wily archmage took advantage of his strength and numbers to move into the front row. He interrupted the warlock granny spell by silencing her. Druids and dwarf warriors were unable to help, but the warlock granny was threatened by the sorcerer. The dwarf warrior can only roar and launch a sweeping attack, but as she tried to help the warlock woman, the sorcerer's bat mouth suddenly appeared and blocked his path.